I'm always been interested in robotics since a very young age. However, about in the early 2000s, and I started to imagine what the robotics companies might do, to improve our lives and and impact into the industry. However, in 2016, I started to take more determined steps into ideas for a company. At the end of 2017, I started to develop a robot prototype by my own for logistics on my free time, using my own resources, and thus basically triggered me to start Fox Robotics. And after some meetings with angel investors and farms and any other companies, so I decided to found Fox Robotics. In agriculture, the margin is very low and the work is really, really hard. So most of the logistics on the picking activity is divided in very clear tasks, from picking, transporting, queuing, waiting, to paperwork and other activities. Just this task of transporting produce takes, or this trace, it takes in average between 21 to 25% of the time. That's time being wasted. And this task can be carried out by a robot on the farm. So assisting the pickers and runners to move all the produce back and forth. So in fact, those runners that they currently do the transporting could become pickers, therefore increasing the farm productivity.
Fascinating.
Yes, we are working with software farms at the moment, and a robot will help to gain the efficiencies on the picking activity, as pickers and runners will spend less time walking to collection points and spend more time picking. Therefore, the productivity of the farm will increase. This robot will assist human pickers. So the clear venue, the clear option at the present technology is to assist the pickers. Human pickers are 100 times more efficient, more quick, making the decisions and to reach the fruit to pick. A robot arm, for instance, is relatively slow in comparison to human. It would have many retries and errors to pick one fruit. So for us, the idea was to support at the moment with the current technology that's in the market, support and the human pickers. So at the moment, we're about to start a pilot with a farm, and we're looking into demonstrating that through the use of automation and data capturing. So from the road itself, that basically will come into a significant gain on productivity. So
Now,
as the robot reduced the inefficient task of moving collected produce from pickers to collection points using autonomous robots. Brexit firstly put the UK's farming industry in a peril and in disadvantage, because that includes the current government migration policies from a very limited cap of seasonal workers to about 30,000 mark, when the farming industry needs double this capacity. So there is a clear need, and the stress and the risk of farmers to lose the productivity is significant. So robotics in this case can basically come to help and to use the human resources more efficiently and to take away the unproductive tasks from the human to a robot. So a farm can optimize the use of human pickers to a level close to what it should be if they have access to the current US seasonal or migration numbers prior to 2016. So farming, and especially softwood farmers and even the flower picking, are always looking for technological improvements. And since the Brexit and now with COVID, the pandemic, there's more interest on what and how robotics and automation can help this industry. When I started the company, the biggest challenge has been always funding, cash, and of course finding the right people for the job. But also selecting a leadership team that allows me to compensate my skills and to bring the organization of what it is now, to close those gaps that I might have, and to ensure Fox Robotics can become a successful company. The thing that I was looking to the competition was basically the richness in experience of the founder managers for instance, in this case, Worth Capital, and the type of support it might give us. But most importantly is the business mentoring capacity and their experience and knowledge transfer that we as a company can receive, because that will allow me to grow the organization, mature the organization, lead the organization to the successful path within the industry, and also, of course, the connections and other benefits that we might have in the future. The money is important because it allows me to carry on and achieve my important milestones. But of course, is also the mentoring, that capacity to bring the organization into a step, onto a path that allows me to be successful. Be bold, try to do it. If you have the right idea, the right concept, if your idea and concept has been tested, has been checked with experts within the industry, with the need, if there is a need of that. So try to join the competition, and then it could be successful.